All those who identify themselves with the symbol of the sword, typically worn around the neck with the tip pointed up or down, are worshippers of the male-sexed monotheist god that appears in the myriad variations of the overarching doctrine current in this era, which has been demonstrated to be the original sin. The antagonist of these allegorical cultural stories defining folklore of these chronologically defined anthropologic periods clearly in order to fulfill its role is the originator of stated texts. This is the only way for its character to work. It is impossible to be the most powerful incarnation of evil in this or any other universe without having subverted the protagonist in this manner from the very beginning. Of course, establishing blasphemy by portraying the hero in a sympathetic light, then using the attention and emotion, which the antagonist in these stories credits itself as the inventor of, brought forth from such to fuel the blasphemous worship and power-giving tributes it desires. In order to tell the most effective lie, the most truth must be included. In order for the devil, the Satan character, to exist at all, this must be the case. If it is not, in fact, that who hath perverted the original teachings of the prophets, and to this day enjoys the power given freely to it by the worship, the amount of effort and time devoted both in minds and actions to it, then it simply cannot exist. There is nothing else more sinister, vile, evil, treacherous than this. Remember, the most believable lie contains the most provable truth. All who identify publicly or privately with the symbol of the sword, no matter which direction the tip is facing, up or down, commonly known as the mark of the cross, oftentimes decorated with a suffering human, symbolizing its creator's credited achievement, the suffering of humanity and all organic sentient beings, are worshippers of the devil, Satan. The prophet Jesus, the Christ, specifically stated that all peoples, irrespective of gender, age, or geographic location, had an unbreakable and tethering link to their own individual gods. He was not the first prophet. The crime he was publicly murdered for was overturning money changers' tables inside a church, a protest of the already existent subversion of the holiness contained in every human being, which is a constant distraction from the self and its inherent abilities until death. As soon as language existed to make communication possible, the devil was there to invent lies. That is what evil is. The only thing a human being has is time. Language makes communication, the passing of information, possible. This saves time when information communicated is true. It wastes time when information communicated is a lie. There is nothing more evil than lying. And all liars are worshippers of the Prince of Lies. So speaketh the prophet Obblonge as a hostile witness.